We are now going into the deepest parts of the ocean. In this part, it is called the Abyssal Plain, 13,000 feet deep, 36 degrees Fahrenheit, and 2 degrees Celsius. Ooze. We have arrived at a flat, nearly featureless surface. It's the Abyssal Plain. Sediment and marine snow has drifted down from above for millions of years, forming a layer of ooze that may be thousands of feet thick. Most animals here survive by sifting through the mud for bits of food. A few are predators or scavengers, eating other seafloor creatures and larger animals that die and sink to the bottom. Rocky outcrops here and there in the mud provide a habitat for the sea lily, an animal that looks like a plant, and other creatures that attach themselves to hard surfaces. Soon we'll continue our descent. We have a long way to go before we reach the deepest part of the ocean, but first we'll investigate what looks like a city of smoking towers. Now we are in the hydrothermal vents. 13,000 feet deep, 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius, to 750 degrees Fahrenheit, 399 degrees Celsius. Turn up the heat. These structures are hydrothermal vents, sometimes called black smokers. The dark plumes are formed by minerals in the volcanically heated water. The water, which can be hot enough to melt lead, pours from openings or vents in the sea floor. The minerals in the water collect and form towers, some as tall as 10-story buildings. Until recently, scientists believed that all life on Earth is dependent on sunlight. Plants use the sun's energy to make food, and animals eat the plants and each other. In the 1970s, however, oceanographers discovered communities of animals that get their energy from sulfur-loving bacteria. The bacteria feed on chemicals dissolved in the hot water. These vent creatures exist nowhere else on Earth. It's even possible that life on our planet began in a place like this. Not far from these vents, the sea floor drops away into a deep trench, where we will continue our downward journey. We are at the Marianas Trench, which is 35,838 feet deep, 36 degrees Fahrenheit, and 2 degrees Celsius. How low can you go? Here, at the deepest spot in the sea, there's almost 7 miles of water above our heads. This is the Challenger Deep. It is part of the Marianas Trench, a seafloor canyon in the western Pacific Ocean. Humans have visited this place only once. In the 1960s, the U.S. research vessel Trisete reached the seafloor with 2 scientists aboard. The descent took 5 hours, but the men stayed on the bottom for only 20 minutes. Unmanned probes have explored the Challenger Deep on a few other occasions, but it is still one of the most remote places on Earth. The pressure here is 1,100 times greater than at the surface, and the temperature is a constant 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. Even here, life can be found. Shrimp, worms, flatfish, and thousands of kinds of bacteria live in the ooze, or just above the muddy bottom. It's time to return to the surface. The trip will take 2 hours, and except for the lights we've brought along, we will be in complete darkness until the last 2 minutes or so. Just about every time humans venture into the deep ocean, they discover new and unexpected animals. Some scientists believe that we've seen fewer than half the large animals living in the sea. If we're lucky, we'll encounter some of these unknown creatures on our next return trip.